Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. Here are the stories that we're following today, July 26, 2013. From the Caribbean, Grenada Prime Minister calls for integrated approach in moving forward nationally and regionally. St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister responds to gerrymandering allegations. St. Vincent Prime Minister distances himself from charges laid against opposition legislator. And in Trinidad and Tobago, now Surge is suing Warner. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
The government say it's all about the food. August the 10th. Foreigners welcome to the land of oil dung. Beers and strong rum, girls hot and can done.
Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. Master we all and there. Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. They. When I'm drinking rum and I'm ringing iron, it's how we there. I'm beating bucket and
It's all about the food. Oil Dung Fest, August 10th, Lamperman, I'm in the place.
it's not me, it's you give me wrong. Over there started with a case of beer. The woman tell me we have to go somewhere. When Green call me and tell me lava here.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. Speaking at a town hall meeting at Howard University in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday evening before fellow Grenadians, members of the Caribbean diaspora and dignitaries, Grenada's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell said he would be taking an integrated approach in moving his country and the Caribbean forward. Commenting on the many problems that plague Grenada and the Caribbean, Mitchell stressed high debt, unemployment, healthcare problems, and the necessity for development in education. In highlighting the reasons for the high debt and the slow economic growth, the Prime Minister said that tourism is a fundamental factor for economic growth in the region and pointed to energy as the main deterrent. While he looked forward to partnering with Trinidad and Venezuela to solve the energy problem, he also called on the need for a platform for information and technology, freedom of movement and Caribbean unity, especially where sports was concerned, as major tools for economic growth in moving the Caribbean forward in an integrated fashion. St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister Dr. Denzil Douglas says his government has sought to ensure that the work of the Constituency Boundaries Commission is conducted within the four walls of the Constitution. Douglas is being accused of trying to gerrymander some of the constituency boundaries to give an unfair advantage to the election candidates of his St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party. However, seeking to debunk those views, the Prime Minister said, and I quote, long before the anticipated elections of 2015, since 2012, the Commission has been appointed and has been doing its work. However, former senior physical planner Patrick Williams said the Constituency Boundaries Commission only began its work in 2013, contrary to the Prime Minister's suggestion that that work began last year. He said the constituency is currently held by former senior government ministers Dr. Timothy Harris and Sam Condor are among those being targeted, and that the proposed changes could result in growing tension in St. Kitts and Nevis. Addressing a People's Action Movement town hall meeting, the former senior civil servant cited several examples he argued would result in gerrymandering. In one of these, he made reference to proposed changes to the seat currently held by PAM's political leader, Sean Richards. William wants to know whether it is purely a coincidence that the changes being proposed just happen to improve the election prospects of the Labour Party and weaken the election prospects of the opposition. In St. Vincent, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says he played no role in the decision of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to lay 9 charges against an opposition legislator last week. In fact, Gonsalves believes that Vinette Frederick is being prosecuted because her lies caught up with her. The main opposition, New Democratic Party, says it will hold a protest march and 2 public protest meetings in support of Frederick, who was slapped with the 9 charges relating to making false declarations, swearing falsely, and fabricating evidence hours after a magistrate dismissed 6 charges against her. The initial charges stem from a private complaint that Frederick had made against Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves following the December 2010 general elections. Frederick will appear in court on July 31st. Gonsalves, in a radio program, suggested that Frederick's attempt to bring down his government in the wake of the 2010 general elections has backfired. He also distanced himself from the arrest of the opposition legislator, saying that is a matter within the domain of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution and the police. Gonsalves recounted the genesis of the saga, which began in 2011 when Frederick brought private criminal complaints against him and other ULP election candidates concerning comments made in the lead up to the December 2010 general elections. Chief Magistrate Sonia Young dismissed the complaints as frivolous and vexatious, and Frederick went to the High Court for leave to seek judicial review. On the matter of the leave, which was heard before Justice Gertrude Thom, a number of affidavits were submitted, and in one of them, Frederick made certain allegations of fact in relation to Gonsalves. Gonsalves said leave was granted because the lawyers for the chief magistrate didn't have the transcripts of his comments. And in Trinidad and Tobago, Jack Warner was motivated by personal spite and or ill will towards local government minister Suraj Rambachan because he holds him responsible for his removal as a minister of government. This is the contention in a pre-action protocol letter filed yesterday by attorneys representing Rambachan against Warner for statements made at the Chaguanas by-election campaign meeting on Tuesday. The attorneys are Larry Lala and Pamela Elder. Given the strong animosity between the 2 men, it was only a matter of time before the hostility would have spilled over into the courts. The letter accused the Independent Liberal Party interim leader of making defamatory statements on Tuesday at a political meeting at New Settlement, Charleville. According to the legal letter, Warner made the following defamatory statements, and I quote, "Ask yourself why Minister Rambachan, who lives in Chaguanas and who was a former mayor of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation, has not spoken on Ms. Amin's platform. I am putting it to you tonight that Suraj can't because he's afraid of being exposed by me. For if this country has 2 corrupt ministers, Suraj Rambachan alone is one of them. I have the facts, but here and now is not the place for that." End of quote. The letter noted that Warner at a public meeting on May 5th described Rambachan as the most vindictive amongst a cabal of ministers against him. The letter stated that Warner made the clear and unequivocal statement that the Honorable Minister is equivalent of 16 corrupt ministers without advancing any evidence whatsoever to prove the veracity of his statement. The letter is demanding an unqualified apology in terms to be approved by senior counsel, a written assurance and undertaking not to repeat the statement, payment of a substantial sum of damages for the injury to Rambachan's reputation, and the embarrassment and distress caused to him and costs incurred to date. Warner has 14 days to respond. Minister of the People Glenn Ramadar Singh has also initiated legal proceedings against Warner for his allegation that a minister owned six houses and several foreign bank accounts, whereas before 2010 the minister couldn't even buy 2 doubles. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
The Haverman say it's all about the food. August the 10th. Foreigners welcome to the land of oil dung. Beers and strong rum, girls hot and can done.
Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. Master, we all and there. Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. Tell them it's how we there. They. When I'm drinking rum and I'm ringing iron, so we there. I'm beating bucket and
It's all about the food. Oil Dung Fest, August 10th, Lampama, I'm in the place.
it's not me. It's you give me wrong. Over there started with a case of beer. The woman tell me we have to go somewhere. When Green call me, I tell me lava here.
Hey, excuse me. If you see me smiling, that's 'cause I'm chilling on Total Caribbean Network. It's your boy Wyclef Jean, man, and I'm chillin', man. Total Caribbean Network. Man, I love their style. Whoa, 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 whoa.